Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, welcome everybody. Here we are. Thank you for coming. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. All right, let's do a little japa here. We're going to close that. There we go. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama. Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama. Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hari Hari. Hari Rama Hari Rama. Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama. Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hari Hari. Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari. Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari. Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari. Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari. Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari. Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari. Hare Rama Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Krishna Hari Hari Hare Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Hare Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari Hari Radha Radha Krishna 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 Radha 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 Radhe 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 Radha Radha Radhe 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 Radha 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 Krishna 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 Oh my Lord Krishna 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 Oh my Lord Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Nityananda, 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 Shri Advaita Charya, Shri Advaita Charya, Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita, Shri Advaita, Nityananda, 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 Gauranga, 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 Gaura Chandra, Gaura Chandra, Gaura Chandra, Gaura Chandra, Gaura Chandra, Gaura Chandra, Vishvabhara, 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 Vishvabhara. Oh, Vishvabhara, 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 Sachidandana, 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 Jaya Sachidandana, Jaya Sachidandana, Jaya Sachidandana, 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 Sachidandana. Ah. Sachinandana, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna. Oh my Lord, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Oh, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Radha, 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 Lalita, 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 Radha, 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 Krishna, 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 Krishna. Okay. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Krishna, 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 Hari Hari, Hare Krishna. Let's see here. What do we got here? Got Bhagavatam here. Oh, expert and thoughtful men. This is Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 1, Verse number 3. Oh, expert and thoughtful men, relish Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay. Relish what? Relish the conclusive truth. Relish the conclusive truth. Don't relish speculation. Conclusive truth. See, the conclusive truth, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Conclusive. See, truths that are absolutely true. The spiritual master is a resident of Vrindavan. See, is that true? Are these gurus residents of Vrindavan? That's the question. If they aren't, then you can't relish Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay? That's the problem. People can't relish Srimad Bhagavatam because you have to relish the absolute truth, no matter how much it causes you inconvenience. Okay? Relishing the absolute truth. Even if you have to give up your own opinion, okay? If it's found out. See, that's the whole thing. Yeah. Because otherwise you become a false devotee. If you cannot relish the conclusive truth as it is and if you're relishing the conclusive truth, that means you're Bhagavad Gita 10:10 in person. See, in loving, devotional, ecstatic love. See, you're relishing these verses. See, and therefore the proper understanding comes. See, otherwise not. Oh, thank you. Yeah, otherwise not. Chapter 2 even says, see, it's all by the book here. These truths are relishable because they're absolutely true. Truth sets you free. See, this you cannot understand devotional mellows by speculation. That's why those who are doing that or appearing it, that's the putana aspect. It looks like they're relishing mellows, but they're not really. And it's true because they don't get the right understanding. They speculate. They don't have the right mood of a Vaishnava or a devotee. See? They challenge their guru. They're competitive with their guru. They don't obey their guru. They don't like their guru's ideas. Yeah? They say they believe in the guru. See, it's not conclusive. It's in the obstacle, and they don't want to be pulled out. They don't believe in their guru to pull them out. They don't abandon their conception or their misconception to come out. See, therefore there's no hope for those people until they do. So I'm trying to protect people. I don't want you to go over to what I've rejected. I reject speculation. I reject inconclusiveness. I reject people who are inconclusive by being competitive with their guru. See? And don't really love their guru, do not love you. They're ready to trip you up because that's what Putana does. If you're a servant of Putana, you act like Putana. Yes, come to me. But Gohari may block you. That is the worst thing I could do for you, is to block you. And he's saying, yeah, you may be blocked, but come to me. You're welcome. Now that's pretty hypocritical. That's pretty dastardly, isn't it? Yeah, Gohari may block you, but come to me. You're welcome. Talk about a trap. Can you see it? See? So he'll never get out of that if he doesn't admit that. He probably won't his whole life. See? So I'm into the truth, man. I don't care if I lose Freddie or anybody that wants to go over there. Go over there. That place is for you. If you believe that, if you don't understand what I'm talking about, then you don't love your guru enough. Then that's your fault. That's your failing. See, those who are my devotees of my real devotees are my real devotees. See, my real devotees. Otherwise, you're a false devotee. You're a devotee of Putana, which is the external energy of the Lord. See? So that's why we have that place over there. See? So the whole point is if you hear attentively these words, love will awaken for Guru. If your love awakens for Guru, that's love for Krishna. Why would it awaken? Because it awakens in me. It awakens in the advanced devotees who love their guru. Why? See, because it awakens when you listen attentively to transcendental sound vibration. See, but most people need to be purified first so that it can awaken. But that takes faith and attentive hearing, sincere. Otherwise, what awakens? Putana, speculation. You start to believe in Putana. You start to believe in hypocrisies. You believe in things that are non-devotional, like challenging your guru, competing with your guru, competing with anybody, competing with the transcendental potency, thinking you're so smart, and a smart devotee, intelligent devotee, not taking the chastisement of guru. See, these are inconclusive things. Yeah. So I mention these things because this is important. Yeah, you have to choose a side ultimately. If you choose the side of conclusive truth and ecstatic love where it really is, then you're very easily enter Vrindavan. Otherwise, you're stopped by Putana. Well, we'll see. We'll see, because if you really truly love your guru deeply, you will be pulled over here. Because Johan doesn't love you guys. Come on, man. You're being fooled. He has no love. He's bewildered, man. He got people in the Sangha to take the shot. He's serving the illusory energy. He doesn't believe his guru's opinion. Many of you are affected by that. He has no real love for you. It's not real. It's fake. Why do you love people who don't really love you? Putin doesn't love you. It's just like it's like no different than politicians. My God. You think Trudeau loves you? Do you think Fauci loves you? We want to keep you safe. No. It's part of the illusory Putin type thing. Hypocrisy. They want to use you as a resource. Johan wants to use you as a friggin' resource. Get some energy from you. That's what he wants to use here as a resource, cutting it off now. See, if you go over there and do that, it's just the cheaters and the cheated, man. It's cheaters and cheated. See, you can't see, hopefully you can begin to see it now. Because he's competing over here. I'm really frank about it. I tell you, the guy's a cheater. He's cheating you by saying, all these subtle things and all tricks and lies and deceptions. Under his breath, even Freddie thought, well, he's saying what you're saying, and under his breath, go hard speculating. Come on, the guy's bewildered. He's just a scared little boy being used by Putana, has a big false ego, thinks he's really qualified. Yes, come to me, like he can do what I do. Because, I say, if you want to leave a guru, you can do it because the real shelter's here. It's true. It's real. He's trying to imitate. I will block you, but you're welcome to come here. I'll give you shelter. Bullshit, man. No way, Jose. Yeah, I mean, look at Fanny. Look, you're here now. Look at you. For months, you're saying, all this stuff is, and then I say, okay, watch out for that, and it's a little bit, because you got into that. It's like a web. Where'd you get the energy? Where are you getting your love? You're not getting it over there. Where are you getting the power? Where are you getting the vision, the sight? Where are you getting everything? Bow down, mister. This is bow down, mister time, huh? All right, okay. See? Because you're not getting cheated here. There, you'll be cheated. After a while, you'll be like him. You become who you serve. If you serve with your ears over there, you'll be as bewildered as he is. That's why Freddie's having a tough time figuring it out. He listened too much. Or anybody else. You listen to this word, it'll cut you free. The truth will set you free. And I'm telling you, man, this is truth. I'm proving it to you. I'm showing you. I'm working my butt off to show you the difference between Putana and the real devotees. For his benefit, too, ultimately. All right. O expert and thoughtful men, relish Srimad Bhagavatam, the mature fruit of the desire tree of Vedic literatures. See, relish. If you're not really listening attentively and really sincere in your heart, you're listening and you get some energy for what? To get your desire. This is a desire tree. When you get the Bhagavatam and you get a real guru speaking that Bhagavatam and you're not listening correctly, how you're hearing, and it's twisted and perverted, you'll use this energy to become guru inappropriately, like so many have or tried, even here. See, so the Vedas, they're like a jewel on the head of the serpents. That's why religion, you got to get above religion and religious motivated leaders. You cannot see those motives in Johann. He doesn't love you. He just wants to be served. He wants to be equal to Guru. He wants to be equal to God. It's a Mayavadi thing. He's not a Vaishnava. He doesn't have a Vaishnava heart. I better shut the window here. He doesn't have a Vaishnava heart. He doesn't want to serve. He wants to be served. That's that Mayavadi. There's many Vaishnavas in ISKCON and all these groups. It's always been known. It's in our books. There are many people who claim to be Vaishnavas but are not. They're Mayavadi contaminations. And he's one of them. You're lucky if I break your faith in that by the truth. I don't break your faith by trying to bamboozle you like he's doing. All these innuendos, preaching against the truth, man. He wants followers. Look at, he's got followers. He's got 2 right now, and maybe 3. And who are they? What's the quality? They're hypocrites. Shamaguri's a hypocrite, right? We identified that. Madhusudana is not even a devotee. He doesn't have any interest in having a guru. He thinks he's guru. It's the same thing. It's a perfect followers and followers, cheaters and cheated. That's what's going over there. Just ask you the question, am I cheating you by telling you the frank truth? Or would you rather hear his cheating words, cheating you by all this speculation and twisting and turnings of the scriptures? Acting like he knows something. He knows Krishna keeps the essence of truth from those people and those who go over there. Even Lalita and I were saying, God, it's amazing. Freddie, how come he doesn't see this? Because of his faith in that Johann. You're lucky if I break your faith using the acts of truth. If I break your faith in illusion, you're lucky. Because your faith in illusion is what keeps you weak. It keeps you serving. Didn't you hear Francis? I broke him free, it seemed, or at least at that moment, he realized he was a slave of Johann. It's true. Ask his wife. You want to be a slave of that? That's a slave of putana, slave of inconclusiveness, slave of a non-devotee. It's non-devotee. There's not devotion in there. Tough truth, tough love here, huh? Well, you want real love, you can't associate intimately with Putana. She keeps people from Vrindavan. That's why you go in the door. The door is the real resident. He's not a real resident, he's a fake. That's that is fake. And then the conclusions he has are they're speculative and they're unrealized. Krishna is not giving him the right intelligence to enter the kingdom. All he's entered the kingdom of Putana, who is an obstacle to the real Vrindavan. I want to link with your heart. Yeah. Amy says, all I know, human life is a loss, and I'm just not willing to ever lose. Let's see. You are the guru. Your disciples can't overstep you. Isn't that silly? I mean, when you really think about it, when you get the truth, man, then you look over there. Look at he's trying to overstep the authority of his guru. He should be taking a sabbatical. He's out there teaching, man. No. Just one overstep over another. He thinks he knows. He's very cavalier, doesn't take the chastisement of guru. Yeah, it doesn't bother him because he's not a real follower. He has no love for his guru. He has no service attitude. He just wants to be one with God and guru. He wants to be guru. He wants to be, a big teacher. Doesn't he? Can't you see that? Oh, it's just like the guru of, this is always like this. I'm telling you, these guys have no scruples because they're servants of the illusory energy, just like these politicians, man. They have no scruples. The guru of the ex-guru of Karuna and Janardhan. The guy, he told me, yeah, I saw Krishna and everything and blah, 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 blah. I saw Krishna. Yeah, he saw Krishna. And how did he act? Oh, he's all kinds of weird shit that came out. You should have saw the pictures I saw on the internet of this guy in his sexual perversions. I mean, really perverse. With, so many disciples, homosexual things and all kinds of weird shit. Tantric ceremonies, very demoniac, man. Unbelievable. And he saw Krishna. You think I'm going to believe that guy now? And you're going to believe Johann? He said, well, yeah, he's reading. You believe everything you say? You believe everything Trudeau and Fauci says? Hey, man, the Maya's all in cahoots. They're like psychopaths. They'll say anything to do what they do. I don't believe in none of that. I look at deeds, man. I look at his deeds, man. He's against his guru. He preaches against his guru. He doesn't believe in what his guru says. And he has no doubt that he is right. That he's no disciple. None. He's a crocodile. Yeah. Very big obstacle, my friends. So thank you for this preaching opportunity to help people. Because if you believe this word, you get in Vrindavan and it'll be proved to you. You'll be able to relish transcendental mellows like the devotees here that have faith in this word. Here, you should be thanking your guru here for removing the obstacle. It's like pulling out a rotten tooth. Can he change? Would it be compassionate? You got to you think he's going to change with sweet words? With a flower? You need a club and a guy like that. Okay. Oh, expert and thoughtful man, relish mature fruits. It emanated from the lips of Sukadeva Goswami. See, that the word of the Bhagavatam is the word of God. The word of real scriptures is the word of God, but sometimes they get a little twisted through the editors and stuff like that. That's why you need a living representative of the transcendental potency to speak you. Those are the lips of Sukadeva Goswami. His lips were like that. He was a flute of Krishna. His lips were upon the lips of the Lord. They were kissing in that way. See? That's the guru. That's who you should hear from, but nobody knows what is the standard of guru. See, Prabhupada started things. Bhakti started it, but there was no room for a word like this. This is the conclusive understanding of these books. This is no holds barred attack on Maya. No holding back, no etiquettes. She has no etiquette about taking you an illusion. Working through yoga, no etiquette about, polluting you. Yeah, you're welcome here. You're going to be blocked, and you will. I'm only trying to save Freddie because he's maybe on the fence. See? But welcome. See, yeah, Putana welcomes you. Welcome to Johan. Welcome. You may be blocked. He warned you. See, he's telling you. They got to tell you. There's rules here. It's like the Illuminati, man. There are rules. They got to tell you what they're doing. See, and because you can't see, I'm telling you how he's telling you what he's doing. Yeah, you're going to be blocked from the real path. Yes, but you're welcome over here. I'll give you shelter, but that's a lie. Maya never gives you shelter. She can't give you shelter, man. It's not her thing to do. She's always trying to, wake you up in that way. Those ego-driven pride lovers take the secret special magic of the Lord and use it for exactly. That's exactly good. See, because you love your guru naturally, the Lord shows you these things, gives you the understanding of what I'm talking about. Hey man, does he understand what I'm talking about? I'm sure Freddie's informing him all kinds of stuff. Even if you listen, does he really hear that? Does you think he agrees? Of course he doesn't agree. He had 6 years to agree, but still doesn't agree. See, he doesn't agree with the opinion of his guru, saying, you're in Maya, man. Oh, no, I'm not. Yeah, because you want to be guru, man. You can't see. You can't see it. You can't see. You go against your conclusion of your guru, who proves it through the books. He can't see it. You think he's my disciple? Don't believe it, man. He ain't my disciple. Look at how he acts. I prove it right here. And he won't accept it. Many of you who believe in him, if you do believe in him, you won't accept these words either, even though I use the Bhagavatam and smack him with the truth, the club of truth. See, you rather go and hear the sweet words of illusion. Oh, yes, see, sweet. Oh, welcome. You see me? I never get any tomatoes, Never get tomatoes because I'm so nice. I'm a wolf in sleep's clothing. Of course, you don't know that, And I speak sweetly. Hey, there I am. I've got 2 of my disciples like that, man. Yeah, well, sweet talking. Oh, yeah, I'll help go Hariza and Maya. Oh, yeah, come to me. Let me initiate you. That's what welcome. Let me initiate you over there, into offense against guru. Oh, yeah, he doesn't even, come on, take the hints, man. He only glorified his guru in name only to get a resource, to get people to watch him. So that he can be a big guru, to get Francis to be a slave and servant. Or whoever else there, maybe Freddie. Man. He needs a very good clubbing, but it may or may not help. Probably won't. Persons like that are tough cookies, man. And that could be his destiny, just to make a little place over there for the low quality ones, the shamaguris, the hard cases. So they got at least they got some kind of shelter in name only and all speculation, but that's no real shelter. That's going to fall. Or Madhusudana, who also wants to be a guru, thinks he's guru, and he doesn't need any guru because he's an ecstatic devotee. That's what Johan thinks. Oh, I'm an ecstatic devotee. Radha and Krishna knows my heart. Yeah, I don't believe in guru because I'm guru. I know it's just me and Radha and Krishna directly, like Christina, right? It's always the same thing. They go to God directly now because guru doesn't concur. You're right. I don't teach that. I teach Guru, Sadhu, Shastra. Oh yeah, there's only him as guru, and there's Shastra in his interpretation, but no sadhus or real guru will concur. Only fools, neophytes, And those who have desired for name and fame or whatever else, they can go there. You get a false shelter there. Therefore, this fruit becomes ever more tasteful. Okay. See, and because you are submissive, okay, and because you are submissive to this is verse number 8. And because you are submissive, your spiritual masters have endowed you with all the favors bestowed upon a gentle disciple. Therefore, you can tell us all that you have scientifically learned from them. If you are not submissive, truly, genuinely, to a bona fide spiritual master, then how are you gonna get the real favor bestowed upon you? See? You won't. That's why you see Amy Rose gets good idea, good understanding. See? Lalita Ganga, good understanding, submissive disciple. See? Therefore, I can call people like that my friend because they follow the book. I'm here to teach the book Bhagavad and the path. And when you follow the path and your heart is getting purified because you listen attentively and you see, he doesn't even admit there's any purification. Can you imagine that, Amy? He doesn't believe in purification because he's so exalted, man. He believes that, but of course, it's so hypocritical. He'll go on tour and show the devotees his highness presence so he can purify them because he's such a high devotee. See, therefore, he never becomes submissive because he uses this Putana thing, uses Krishna as a resource to imitate Guru, imitate what I do. See, but all it is imitation. I really felt that I couldn't live without my guru. That was very clear when I thought I needed a break. Yeah, okay, sometimes you need a break, man. This is dynamic, man. This is, and it's not always a straight line. Sometimes you got to have some experiences under your belt. But if you really love your guru, because of intelligence, because it's not like a blind love, it's loving your guru is really loving Krishna because you're coming here. What are you just seeing a body here? You're hearing words. When you say, I love my guru, you love these words. That means you've been purified. And that love will bring is already bringing the mercy of Krishna to you. See, and it'll point out and show you ultimately those who don't love you. Maya does not love you. See, Maya is here to correct people. If you go and love Maya, she will cheat you. That's what she does. See? If you love Maya in person, in the form of Putana, she will keep you out of the real Vrindavan. Johan represents that kind of Maya. He's a fake devotee. His only chance to become real, a real devotee, a real follower, not one, you Fanny, how about you, Amy? Are you here to be served? Well, he is, but you see, that's why you have real love. He's only here so he can use me, Guru, as a resource and you as a resource. That's what Maya does. Exploitation. It happened to me one time for 2 weeks. It felt like breaking up with a lover. It was horrible. Yeah, so it's great. Sometimes you need experience. See, remember, this is all conclusive. That's when somebody says, I really love my guru, and if they're a real guru, a real spiritual master, and they're so rare, really, I don't know, I've been looking a long time. I ain't found one that I could say this is really a real spiritual master. Well, maybe one actually, but he was a Babaji. And he wasn't doing this kind of work because he's too absorbed in worshiping the Lord in ecstasy. It was interesting to see. It was really, yeah. Yeah, so when I see people following the path and listening attentively and really they're sick of this. They get it that this world ain't going to help them, very well. It's just a survival of the fittest in this world. Yeah, Babaji was a person who does bhajan all the time. And people would come for his darshan, and he would come out of this trance, literally, just because he wanted to help people as much as he could. I would ask him questions and all this stuff while he was, and then he would go back into his trance. It was an interesting experience. He was in Vrindavan. I like the guy. Some of them were really nice. Yeah. They call them Bhajananandi because Bhajananandi types, because they don't do any active or much active preaching, like this kind of stuff. They just mainly relish the name, and they purify the world subjectively. Kind of like Haridas did a lot of that, just chanted in ecstasy and just kind of stayed there, lived in a cave for a while, Lord Chaitanya wanted to do that. He just wanted to go to Vrindavan and just stay there and just serve the Lord in a solitary place. But it didn't happen, because he was here, and he did a lot of that even in his later time where he was more solitary in engagement, but still he was active with devotees and everything, which was really great. That's why we have all these pastimes, they're noted down. Okay. Therefore, being blessed with many years, and because you are submissive to your spiritual masters, they have endowed you with all the favors bestowed upon a gentle disciple. So you see that? Krishna says in Chaitanya Charitamrita about the gopis, which our line really is a gopi line. You can have other relationships, whatever is in your soul. But the gopis, they have respect for Krishna. See, they respect Krishna, but they're also service attitude towards Krishna. See, and they're also his dear friends. So when you have a real spiritual master, that same type of relationship happens. If you notice here, Lalita and Chaitanya Leela Das and Amy. I'm looking. Krishna's looking for the deed. You have this respect for your guru. See, but that's not hypocritical. And therefore, I consider you my friends like that, because that's the nature of Krishna. When you come in as a servant, then you leave as a friend and a servant of the Vaishnavas. That's the right mentality. See, like Janaki. See, she's submissive and she has respect for her guru, but yet she's my friend. We're friends. You see, we're living together like just, like a bunch of just people like do in the world, but yet everybody understands things, subtle things, because of the mercy of the Lord. I talked about this morning. A lot of people don't know. See, you can't see. Johan has a different attitude. He thinks he's equal with Guru. That's why he doesn't follow my order. Yeah. Not only he doesn't follow my order, he doesn't follow my opinion. He disagrees. See, remember chapter 12 of Adi Lila. I prove everything I say here. He can't prove nothing. All he can do is speculate under his breath. It should actually go Hari. He's speculating. He's juggling words. It goes in your subconscious, but you know, because he's not really clear about anything. I'm just frank and clear about it. He's chapter 12. The false followers are like that. They disagree with the real opinion of the Acharya. They don't follow the order of the real Acharya. There you go. There you go. If the shoe fits, wear it. He's wearing it, man. Can't help it. He put those shoes on. Other opinion means another path. It's the path of speculation. You cannot enter the path of relishing mellows by the path of speculation. That's why those are not true mellows that he got. That's why you don't see any depth. It's same old, same old. For 6 friggin' years, same pictures up there, nothing deep, all kind of basic speculations, nothing really impressive. Same cackle, hasn't deepened. Nothing, no realization. You can cheat yourself. You can cheat Krishna. No, you can't cheat Krishna. You can cheat neophytes, babies. See, but upon examination, I'm looking, man, with the white glove now, and I say, what is this bullshit, man? This guy ain't a real devotee. He just wants to be served. No wonder he didn't agree with me on this and anything else I'm doing in practical in the world. You see this verse? This is Guru's verse. This is the verse. See? Being blessed with many years, therefore being blessed with many years. See, then therefore you can tell us what you have scientifically learned from them. And being blessed with many years explained to us. See, many years of experience and blessed by, that's why usually, like, the way it's happening now is you're coming now, and because if you're sincere and you become a gentle disciple, a submissive, because this is the way you learn the Bhagavatam. It's through submissive hearing. If you're not like that, then there's going to be some fight, there's going to be some resistance. And until you just really get, man, my guru is my life and soul. And what he's teaching me is my life and soul. He's showing me my life and soul. My life and soul is this preaching, man. My life and soul are these conclusions which are in the book. My life and soul is this ecstatic worship. It gives me life. It's my blood. See, experience. And so please tell us. See, that's why I'm just telling you. If you're a real, you come to the point of a real follower, and you listen. Yeah, please tell me what you are ascertaining. See, they want to hear. Do you want to hear? You want to hear these things that give ecstatic worship you see every day with your own eyes? Ever deepening realizations? Do you see that same thing with Johan? Is his class always better and better and better? I haven't seen it. Yeah, good. I'm glad you said that publicly. So Freddie, who's impressed with Johan's ecstasy, all those demons who were sent to Vrindavan by Kamsa, ecstatic devotees too? Well, no. You know why? Because Putana came in there to look like a devotee. That was her forte. The other demons disguised themselves, like the cart. He looked like a cart. What is a cart going to, how ecstatic does a friggin' cart have to be? It's a cart. How about the donkey? They could see there is a problem. Some jackass, just like here, some jackass comes in here with jackass understanding. You ever see the jackasses come on our line here? They just come in and act just like a stupid donkey. I should have brought my paraphernalia downstairs up there from Lalita. Yeah, the little jackasses. Doesn't have to be ecstatic. It's a jackass, man. Comes in and acts like an ass. You notice they come in here to act like an ass. Putin is a little more subtle. See? Then there's these persons who come in, they act like friends of Krishna. You ever seen them? They're more subtle also. But inside, they don't believe. You know who that is? That's a Madhusudan. Comes in like he's your friend, right? He ain't your friend. He's not a real devotee. He doesn't really love Krishna. He's quiet, right? Acts like a friend, friend, all this friend. But inside, I actually disagree with Gohari. I got 5 shots, man. He was very proud of it. Oh, yeah, thank you for coming out. Coming out, man. Expose. Yeah, you got 5 of those babies. Oh, wow. Let's see where you are in a year or 2. Oh, he just happened suddenly. There was no relation to this. Yeah, you watch. I'm going to remind everybody. Yeah, Putin is kind of that. She's more of a subtle one. There are demons that come out, and they're all advanced in a sense. They have mystic powers. Back then they did, and still they also have some of that. A lot of them, maybe. They lie, they cheat, they deceive. That's a kind of a mystic power. They have no scruples. They're psychopaths in that way. They don't care about you. Johann doesn't give a shit about you. He just wants to use you as a resource, man. Come to his classes so you listen to his speculation, man. And that's what Putana does. She gets off on killing people's bhakti, making them slaves like Francis, right? Do you think that's a sign of strength like Francis? See, if he comes and listens here, and which I think he's doing, and same thing with Radha, you'll see a miracle. Where if they listen here and just cut that shit out over there, and that goes for everybody, Freddie, whatever. You come and you listen here now not with all that stuff there, that attachment to that illusion, that Putana. You're going to get strength, man. You're going to find freedom here, not slavery to Putana. Didn't you hear? Francis admitted, I'm not going to be a slave anymore. See, he was cut free from this tough love, this tough preaching. You got to take a saw and saw this tree of Putana down. Samadhi is one-pointed. Guru is that point. Yeah, so yeah. There's so many Putana, servants of Putana, that obstacle in all of Vaishnavism. Think about it, man. All these gurus, there's a servants of Putanas. How? Because they lie to you. It doesn't matter how sincerely they lie to you. If they're not residents of Vrindavan, they're lying to you just from that, because that's the real guru. And if you worship them and serve them, isn't that what they like? Doesn't Johann like service, right? Yeah. They don't want to serve you. He doesn't want to serve his guru. He didn't want to serve Govinda or anything. He's serving with Tom or something. Huh. Oh, yeah, perfect. Yeah, you guys should be together. Dean Smith, I was born and raised in New Jersey. Srila Gaura happens to speak my exact language. Yeah, I mean, you see, it's all about that kind of stuff. It's just experienced devotee is practical. See, they don't see like Madhusudan. Thank you for your service of point. I need some kind of illusion to point out. I'm not criticizing them. They're just my examples. What I'm doing is distinguishing. I have nothing against this. Is Krishna's energy, all it is. But it's very dangerous if you believe in it. I had no faith especially once I found out. I have no faith in the illusion. That's what I'm here to teach. Don't have faith in illusion, because if you do, that binds you to it. You'll believe, you have a little faith in illusion, it binds you to it. You need to have a very clear picture of what's going on here. See, the people, Johann, Madhusudan, and who else is that? Madhusudan and Johann. Well, whoever else. They don't like my practical preaching. They think, oh no, just tell me about Krishna. Yeah, well, that's why you go to Narayan Raj, he'll do that. You go to ISKCON, they'll do that. You go to all of these groups, they're all in their head. They're no practical because they're not self-realized. Couldn't even find one that was impressive, really. Prabhupada was so practical. He used all the examples in the world. He was a scientist. He was a householder. He lived in the world. He related everything to Krishna. That's what acharyas do. They make a bridge for people. I'm spending all this time trying to make bridges for people. From Vaidhi over don't you see the title of this thing? Transitioning from Vaidhi to Raganuga. Who has actually taught this? No one. This is the first time. Recently, anyway. Recently being the last 200 years, maybe 3. Isn't that a great thing to transition from Vaidhi to Raganuga? Otherwise, that's your salvation. This finishes the work. Otherwise, you're probably going to, no, you're most likely going to take another birth in this world. I always listened here to you and Lalita, and now then, and then to Johann's classes because he is part of the Sangha. Well, not really, not now. You know what part of the Sangha means? That means you're on board, man. That's why you're either trying out for the Sangha. Trying out is like, hey, man, this is what we're teaching. We're teaching the Vaishnava philosophy and truth, and that means Guru Tattva is the doorway to Bhakti. He's not part of the Sangha. Part of the Sangha means you're on board. After 6 years, you got to be a real disciple, not a competitor with your guru. Can you see the signs, symptoms of competition? Oh, I don't understand, Johann. He understands everything, and Krishna knows his heart. Radha knows his heart. No, the problem is he doesn't know his heart. He's bewildered he's cut off from that. That's called a seared conscience. He's not part of this Sangha. Not yet. He's got to come before the board of Vaishnavas here. We got a board. And first we hit the person with the board. Smack him with the club, the board. Coming before the board. Let me see your little buttocks. Get the board. It's not a physical thing, it's the truth, the board of the truth. Impress the real disciples here to show that you're really part of this and not coming in like a little demon. Are the little demons part of Vrindavan? Or did Krishna kick their buttocks, kick their little asses? Huh? He kicked their ass and kicked them out. And he made a devotee, so there's some hope for Johann if he. Yeah. I mean, if you're convinced of that, you're lucky. See, and then you'll get all the favors bestowed upon a submissive. Not. When you're submissive to Maya, what is she? Come on, Abiye, if you're here or you watch the replay. You're submissive, right? Your heart, soft heart to the ISKCON and all these gurus and teachers. All they do is step on it. See, when you're submissive to Maya, she cheats you. She beats you. When you're come to the point of honest, submissive with intelligence, surrendered with intelligence, not your surrendering your intelligence, you see it's proved to you, you're convinced, and you're submissive, all the favors come upon you. You get all these wonderful things of realizing the depth of this and having Krishna as your life and soul, like Krishna is my life and soul. Like Radha's my life and soul becomes your life and soul. And you are protected like I'm protected. See? Because now you're showing that you're really taking this in, because you're getting it in a submissive manner. That's how it works. If you're not submissive, you're like a Johan. He needs to be beaten with the board of truth. He's not submissive. Can't you tell? Has he been submissive about a lot of stuff? No, I don't believe it. Even after he doesn't even consider it, because he knows all about everything. He knows all about everything. His realizations are above his gurus. His understanding is above on all levels, even in the world. He knows everything about everything. That's Putana. That's not a disciple. That's not a real disciple. Amy Rose is a real disciple. Even Chaitanya Leela Das is a real disciple. See, submissive, but not blindly, but because you like the truth. Fani is coming like that. He's got a good attitude. Replying to Amy Rose, yes, I'm more and more convinced that by personal experience, not to belittle anyone in the Sangha, ecstatic or not, the source of all this mercy. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you don't see everything, but I see, Pani making progress. I see the devotees making progress or not making progress. When you're making progress, you develop a service attitude. You want to help this movement. You want to help this stuff. You're not like a Johan. He doesn't want to help. He just wants to be served. Even on the practical stuff, like when I see, it's so funny. This may be a trigger for people, but, I look like Fani says, hey, I want to help you, man. This is so valuable to me. Can I pay your rent or something? Oh, sure. Yeah. That's practical service, isn't it? Or like Rajesh. I don't think he's a rich guy, but I see it just, he wants to. He says, he sends me money, like $50 here and there. That's service, man. I mean, I don't look at like, oh, wow, I want money. No, I think this is God, the people are getting realization. They're from their heart, they're serving. Or Govinda, he doesn't have any money, really. He can't give money. But what is he? In his heart, he serves and makes these wonderful things for the cause. Whatever you're doing. Janaki, you have to go on and on. All the real devotees who have real bhakti, they just have a service attitude coming from them. However they can serve, they want to. But Johan, what is his service? Is to be served. Yeah, to be kind of in control, to imitate what I'm doing. That's why he's here. He is not here for the truth. He's here, and to bewilder people. And if you believe in him, you're off the real path. She poisons people, right? Isn't Putana a poisoner? Yeah, she makes you believe. See, Putana makes you believe that she's a real devotee. See, Johan's wants to make you believe that he's a real devotee. Imitating this ecstasy. See, and then the realizations that when I examine them, they're not good, man. They're not right. I examine his behavior. He doesn't behave like an Amy Rose. He doesn't behave like any he doesn't behave like Fani. He doesn't behave like Lalita or Janaki. Devotees have a behavior. When they advance in devotional service, they like to serve, and they have real, honest respect for their guru. They don't like challenging, like, this guy, he doesn't know what he's talking about this and whatever else I'm doing practically in the world for the benefit of this Sangha, to keep them safe, really safe. There's no way. I know exactly. I'm so smart. I don't even want to consider. Not consider that this may not be good for me. You guys are, whoever's thinking like that is really big, real big. You are hugely living under a rock. And you're lucky I preach like this. You've been brainwashed or whatever it is, and I'm really trying to keep you safe. Yeah, really. Because somehow or other, you have no savvy at all, or very little. Very little touch in what's really going on in this world. And I get the thing, oh, Gory, it's just his material opinion. Hey, it's no material opinion here, man. It just is what it is. These guys are trying to fuck you. Fauci's one of those. He really is. He's not your friend. None of these guys, they're big demons here to take the world down. I'm trying to save your little buttocks. Pretty heavy, huh, Patty? I'm a mean machine sometime. Watch out. Don't tell me you believe in this Shingadeva if you're not seeing this kind of stuff. Why, Lolita, do they always, why don't they believe what I say? Why do they always doubt Makes me feel choked up because I love when others love you. Like actually love you. I feel motherly towards you in that way. I want everyone to love you because you deserve it so much. All I'm doing is presenting the Lord. These are truths of the Lord, Oh, we got somebody guest here. Well, okay, we finally got this lady up here. She maybe got her computer working. Got it working? No, you're on the phone. Phone. Oh, hey, it worked. What do you think, Lolita? Am I a madman? Oh, you can't push on the thing. Oh, let me see. Oh, yeah. That's okay. Just come up here and look beautiful. That's good enough. Yeah, it's interesting. I think it's really great. We learning all these things. Where are you going to get a chance to learn this? It's great that the timely, everything's like this. And of course I want to help you, Johan. That's why I just this is my way. The truth will set you free, right? Yeah. Okay. So please, therefore, being blessed with many years, explain to us in an easily understandable way what you have ascertained to be absolute and ultimate good for the people in general. See, when you have a real devotee Bhagavat, and that's what they do. See, what have you ascertained? But not the population, you see what we got to work with here, huh? Can you see why Prabhupada just kind of gave some basic things and get people comfortable that Krishna's blue, and Krishna's a person, like this? Can you see why? See? So now we're at another time, another place, another circumstance. So now, see, those here, you're here to hear more. You want to hear more? You want me to just give you a bunch of rules and regulations and ceremonies, and you want to go out and build temples for, external temples? Or do you want to understand an easy, understandable way how to finish it? See, the Lord Chaitanya came to give this easy, understandable way, but it's been forgotten. But now I got the order in 1996 to bring it out again. Okay? So here, this is how you do it in an easy, understandable way. Just hear Harikatha, come here regularly. See, become devotees of devotees here, become part of this family. You see, when you see where the pollution was, Lalita's part of the real family. Can you tell? I'm living with her. But you see how the Belgium devotees, they were kind of rubbing, and still there's controversy. You think it's supposed to be like that? No, we're all supposed to be in one family. But hey, man, there's some contamination over there. That's what we're handling now. Lalita, why don't they understand why do I always get misunderstood? Why can't they see I'm trying to bring the family together? I don't like this. Lalita has to block even Freddie because of, he pisses her off. What is this? Because, that's how we're kind of at that thing. So I'm trying to bring the family together in kind of a way that's a little hard to understand. See? So that we're of one, not like the Borg, one mind, one energy, one family, where you feel like, oh man, Lalita is my family member, Janaki, we're here together, we love each other, we got the Vrindavan family, man, bring more people into that. Amy Rose says, I love these words, easy peasy. I got to go meet this gal. Don't you feel like meeting Amy there, Lalita? I mean, really, like just to put your embrace this girl, man. That's where you'll find me. That's why my magnet came to Srila Gaur Haridas. Peace on the street, yeah. All right, what else we got here? See, therefore, can you tell us that you have scientifically learned from them? See, and so in the books, obviously I had something done before. So now I'm telling, if you want, and I'm telling you because you like to hear these things, what I've ascertained scientifically, and it's so simple. Lord Chaitanya's mercy is so simple. Yeah, by the action of the complete truth, right? The actual truth, the Bhagavatam. See? Bhagavatam, bat. See, Bhagavatam sounds like that, like a bat sometimes. A bat for the bats, the blind bats. They get that kind of bat. See, what I've ascertained from the Bhagavatam. See, this is what I've ascertained by, hey man, devotees who are ecstatic devotees who have realized Krishna real deeply and have mature realization, and they tell you the truth as it is. There we go. That's scientific, man. If you listen here, faithful, come to the point of real faith that's not blind, and you come on board here and you come to the point of agreeing with this opinion, you become self-realized. You become a real devotee. You become an eternally liberated soul. That's what I've ascertained. It's very simple, easy peasy here. It works, man. It worked for Lalita. It worked for Govinda. It's working for a lot. The Amy is getting on board, Pani, everybody, Chaitanya Leela Das. That's what I've ascertained. Who's preaching this path that you can get it in this life? By their word, by their scientific, come here, follow the rules and regulations, and then we'll give you a wife, or we'll give you this, or we give you all this materially religious motivations. And let's just make sure I'm guru, and being worshipped, and give me a nice, lots of money, a Swiss bank account, and I'll give you all this bullshit, man. That doesn't really work, not very well. See? So a real devotee is telling you, what can we do in this time, 2023? to deliver people out of illusion? Well, it's pretty simple. We got Chaitanya Charitamrita. We got Chaitanya Bhagavat. Just come into the society of devotees. Be of one mind. Don't be a Putana. Give that up. And if the Putana won't give it up, you give up them up, please. That's what I've scientifically ascertained. So either Putana gives up being Putana, or you give up being Putana's servant. Knocked her right off the thing here. Simple things like that. Come and hear regularly. See the glories of this, that we are empowered by the Lord. Not only me, but you guys are empowered to hear, empowered to speak, and then empowered to develop real bhakti, pure-hearted, ecstatic, devotional mellows. It's great, isn't it? It's really, yeah. See, I just asked the question, is Gauri like that? Are you getting deep, deep truths that you don't get anywhere else like this? Because if you're specially empowered, you're going to be different. Your opinion, see, a great sage is not a great sage unless their opinion differs from others. See, you should follow the progressive path taught by those great sages. And look at this. I'm telling you, the mercy of Lord Chaitanya is so fantastic. It's a win-win. It'll be good for you too. Look, a guy with a t-shirt, no real qualification at all. But other than the mercy of Lord Chaitanya is here, pumping through this body. Gives intelligence. It gives real transcendental love. It gives devotional mellows that the Lord came here to give. It gives the real quick path into Vrindavan. Why not listen here? See, it's scientific, because you know what science is? You perform an activity and it works. The book has got the formula, man. You just need an alchemist to teach that formula, can see the formula. You notice none of these gurus see the formula that I see. My opinion differs than 1,000 ISKCON gurus. It differs from all of those gurus in Gaudiya Samiti, all of them. And they don't produce the desired result of prema. They don't even believe it's possible. But not only is it possible here, we've already done it. And we're going to do it more. Don't encourage this guy here, Chaitanya Das. I'll talk more. See, what you have, please, therefore, being blessed with many years, explain to us in an easy. You notice we use this word. I use this word. Amy uses this word a lot. Easy peasy. Do you want the easy peasy path? Or you want the hard, paltry path? Paltry, the pittance. Hard penance, see, pittance, all this penance you do, all this austerity, renunciation you do, and you get a paltry result, all this pittance, very little result, because that's not Lord Chaitanya's way. That's not the way it really works quickly. All you have to do is come into this association. Give me a chance to convince you of this truth. Give me a chance to use the science of self-realization in the book and preach it as it is to you. Give it a chance to work so that you can realize that wow, this is really real. This is really true. This really works. This is the real Bhagavatam being preached here. This is the living Bhagavatam, and I'm like a Maharaj Parikshit listening now in that same kind of situation, which is really true. You really are. And you're hearing more than that was spoken to Maharaj Parikshit, because of Lord Chaitanya's manifestation in this world, which is all I'm preaching. It's easier than it was back then. Before you had to use your arm as a pillow and, you can fall asleep. Here, you can just use a pillow as a pillow. You can keep your job. You can, be natural and normal. But you come on board, become part of this family of real Vaishnavas who have a real Vaishnava heart, who are not pretentious. You become easily liberated out of illusion forever and ever. And eternally blissful and happy forever. Oh, you're a smooth talker. You are. From my cousin Vinny, laugh out loud. You are. Cousin Vinny said that? O learned one, in this age of Kali, men almost always have but short lives. They are quarrelsome, lazy, misguided, unlucky, and above always ascertained, always disturbed. There are many varieties of scriptures, and in all of them there are prescribed duties which can be learned only after many years of study in their various divisions. Therefore, O sage, please select the essence of all these scriptures and explain it for the good of all living beings, that by such instruction their hearts may be fully satisfied. So isn't that the program here? What are they teaching in all these groups still? What Prabhupada started, right? They're still doing that, right? Are they really following the Bhagavatam instruction? Are they following the mood of the Bhagavatam? When I tell you, okay, I'm Guru Dev, follow all these rules and regulations, is that what the Bhagavatam says? No, it's saying, hey man, you're self-realized, we confident in you to give us a way that I don't want to spend my whole life and my whole time doing all these external rules and regulations and Swami steps, and then die on a Vaidhi platform without any genuine, spontaneous devotion. I'm ready to listen. See, they have to stay on that path, which is not the Bhagavatam yet, is it? Isn't it? Am I not showing you? The real Bhagavatam is you're here. Are you not getting an easy, understandable path how to realize Krishna that actually works? Boy, are we animated today. You see the living Bhagavatam unfolding before your eyes. It's got to be that. The word in that book has to be made fleshy. Otherwise, if it's not, what is it? Fishy. You want fleshy or fishy? Those gurus out there, I smell a little fishy. You can quote me on that there, Cole. In one of your little video things, one of your reels. Hey, you should look at Instagram to do those things. Oh my God. And also TikTok to do those things. Ooh, maybe download them and re-upload them on TikTok. And oh man, that's where you're going to get a real preaching audience. Yeah. See how we're doing the real Bhagavatam. We're actually making a way. This has been ordained. That's why Prabhupada blissfully gave me that order. Yeah, I'm doing exactly what he wants me to do. I'm doing exactly what he wants me to do. This has his full approval. Just do more of this, and he's behind all of this. The whole line is behind this. Aren't we doing this? Isn't this the real Bhagavatam made flesh, actually made manifest in this world? I love it, man. I think it's so great, man. I realize I'm speaking to you guys. I'm being uplifted by all this. I'm amazed myself. My Lord, you are so merciful. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me this service and the privilege to give the real you to the world. Don't you want the real you? The real you, the ultimate you is Krishna. I mean, we're servants of Krishna, but the real personality of Godhead, let's give that to the world, that realization, that revelation, that realization, the real Bhagavatam, to follow that. See, otherwise you're following still after 50 years, still you're not really following you're not following the mood of these, this is the path of greed. You see, these sages were greedy. No, we don't, I'm not attracted, they're not attracted now to that. No, the rules regulate, aren't they trying to perfect their little pujas, and big false egos that's still there, the pujas and fire sacrifices and Brahminical things and sannyas, the ashram and building temples, they're still building external temples, breaking down good ones, and they make new ones. Narayan Maharaj group, they broke down a nice temple and wanted to make another one because they're still doing external bhakti. Are we building external temples? We're building internal temples. This is where it's going. This is the path of greed for those who are greedy, spiritually greedy. Yeah, I want ecstatic love. No, I don't want an external position. See, that's not greed to want external position. The external temple, live in a temple, external rules, regulations. No, we're giving the easy, understandable path of Lord Chaitanya's mercy with simple principles that even a layman, you see, everything you're reading in this verses is manifest here. It must be, otherwise it's just in the book and nobody pays any mind. Look, the book is saying this, and they're saying and teaching something else. They're not teaching the real Bhagavan. All those gurus, none of them. All those sanghas. Here you found the real Bhagavatam, haven't you? Are you not getting an easy, understandable way to realize Krishna? Am I just neglecting that path now and teaching the essence? Aren't you learning the essence of the absolute truth here? See, essence, essential. We're cutting out all the fluff. You want to spend your whole life doing fluffy things? You want to have just pillow fights? Or you want to have an actual war with Maya and win? Because when you got Krishna behind you, you're going to beat the heck out of Maya, man. You're going to win because Krishna's a winner and you're on his side. Oh, you don't think you're going to win? It's just shadow boxing. Yeah, TikTok is great, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, you got a whole field. You got unlimited service ahead of you, man. Just with TikTok and Instagrams and all that stuff. And I don't think they'll ban you there for this. Well, because if they get a complaint or something. But I think you have a whole new audience out there. Yeah. Learned one in this age, iron age of Kali. See, it's an iron age. You know what iron is? Okay, why do they use iron age? Because it's like a metal, but it's the lowest class metal, isn't it? And the lowest class age of the lowest class metal is iron. See, so the lowest age is this Kali, very dark, very gross, very worthless. Iron is just, it's an iron, very low class metal. Okay. So what do you do? And in this iron age, people are lazy, right? Aren't they lazy? Well, they often work very hard, but they're lazy spiritually. They don't want this. No, too busy making a career, right? We got people even here sometimes. I'm sorry, I got no time to watch. I got to make my career. See, in other words, that person, I know people like that. Oh man, they're so energetic in the world, right? Because it's the modes of nature doing it, right? And so energetic, but very lazy spiritually. That's the laziness it's talked about. So lazy. What other quality? Quarrelsome and misguided. See, misguided and quarrelsome. You see, there are a lot of quarrels. They're debating people. What is the right philosophy? What is the best teachings? You know, and misguided. See, misguided. See, guidance. Guidance means ultimately is the best guidance, right? What is the best guidance? The highest truth. What is misguiding? Oh, saying that in various illusions and various levels of goodness, passion, and ignorance is good guidance or bad guidance or passionate guidance. But it's all misguidance. You missed the mark. Yeah, you go into the long roads and all this stuff. And then when you hear people speaking the absolute truth, those rare persons who are teaching you the absolute truth, see, you're not misguided now. You overcome the fault of Kali Yuga because everybody, the Dalai Lama is misguiding you more or less. He's guiding you maybe in the mode of goodness, but that doesn't work fully, does it? He is out there telling everybody to do that. So he's not getting proper, really full guidance. See, everybody is in this age is until you meet a real bona fide representative in the line, in the lineage, man, in the parampara system, especially this illustrious Vaishnava line. You're always more or less misguided. See, they can't. How is this different than being misguided? See, the highest truth is Bhagavatam. The highest truth that we can ascertain is even more than Bhagavatam. Is love of God, prema bhakti. See, so we ascertain this is not to be misguided. You need to know that the highest goal of life is love of Krishna. See, otherwise nobody preaching that, you're more or less being misguided. Prabhupada is still necessarily misguiding you because you're not ready to be guided to this. Love of Krishna will freak you out, man. Freaks people out already. They see ecstatic devotees and ecstatic devotees. They laugh at the devotees. They criticize the devotees. See, but there's not misguidance here. This is the ultimate direction. This is not misdirection. This is direction right into the kingdom of God. See, bona fide guru, bona fide devotees, come into this association, learn, get purified, do some service, and you go, now isn't that proper guidance? I'm not saying you have to go and I'm not preaching against the Bhagavatam. They're still in that beginner phase, which preaches more or less the contamination of not even the real Bhagavatam. They're not even hearing it yet, even though they're giving classes and getting Bhakti Shastras. People are still being misguided. See, so Lord Chaitanya came and gave the easy, understandable path, and we're reviving that. Oh yeah, just come into the association of my real devotees who have real ecstatic devotion. It's big devotion and it's beautiful devotion, and it is so perfect, it is so amazing, it is so much shelter in that. Come to my devotees. Now that's being guided properly, right? What is misguiding? Stay away from Gauri, man. Don't come over here. Don't come to our temples. If you believe in this preaching of that prema bhakti is the greatest goal of life. See? Relishing transcendental mellows that Lord Chaitanya came to bring is the greatest goal of life. See? Come here, learn these things. Learn Guru Tattva. Learn Maya Tattva. Okay? These things associated with devotees here. And when you're really happy to be with the society of devotees, there you go. You're in Vrindavan now. When you feel this is your real family, you're in Vrindavan, right? Isn't that the way Vrindavan is a family? Vrindavan, do you feel, how can you feel related with a guy like me preaching like this unless you're purified? How can that be? Challenging everything you believe. Especially new people, they can't get it. They go off like, oh, Jesus wouldn't talk about this. Jesus wouldn't be like this. You know, pedophiles sometimes come there. That one guy, Philip, you know, pedophile fantasies that, you know, oh, well, Jesus wouldn't. You see the hypocrisy? What the hell does a guy like him know about Jesus Christ? Or anybody, you know? These followers of these gurus, what are you talking? My guru tells me rules, regulations, varnashram dharma. Well, the Bhagavatam's not telling that. I'm preaching the real Bhagavatam now. No, we're giving you an easy, understandable way to realize Krishna in this life, which has already happened. Scientific, right? Scientific is everything the book says is in living color here. That's why you don't accept this preaching. You're obviously contaminated, man. Yeah. That's why you don't accept. Can you imagine we're preaching so what do you call, harmoniously with the Bhagavatam and all of the literatures, because the living God is truly inside us. Otherwise, there's no way that you could hear this kind of preaching. Matter of fact, that's why these gurus can't even hear this preaching, because this is the real path. This works, man. You can see persons here have the desired result of prema, and nowhere else. There's none. None of those sanghas will show you any prema. There's none that I've seen. Prove us wrong. Show us some prema bhakti, man. Just a lot of talk. A lot of more or less misdirection. Here, you just go through the door. Didn't Jesus say, I'm the door? Isn't it? You got to understand that principle. The real spirit, empowered. Wasn't he empowered? Didn't he get the message? Now, did Gohari also get a message? Did he get the go ahead? Was he ordered? You know, and you okay. See this, you got Johan's dream and you got my dreams, right? Which dream is real for sure? Well, obviously this one is get you desired result. It works. Therefore, these dreams are important. They're not fantasies like your ex-guru said he saw Krishna. Could you imagine Krishna showing his real form to that guy who did what he did? Oh, come on, man. Wake up. I wasn't attracted to the preaching of Banana Man anyway. I tried to appreciate his style. It never took. Too much giggles. Yeah, that's what I felt. Gurudev has it together enough to maintain his composure while preaching. I love my guru. He's mine till the end of time. Yeah, when you have faith in the real path, if it's honest and real, and that's tested, like this is a test. You know, people say, Gurudev. Well, you know, there'll be a test. And if it's sincere that you're really following, you'll pass it in due course. Maybe you fall for a bit or, you know, whatever. But if you've got real love if you have real love for Guru, which is basically you love these words here, these truths, this preaching, this ecstatic worship. It should, that's loving God, because that's what I love. I love this preaching. I love conclusive truth. I love this ecstatic worship. So you just love, we're on the same page. We just love, Krishna also loves this. He proves it. He likes to come close to us. See, Vrindavan is a place of closeness with God. It's so close that people feel the rare, uncommon pleasure of God, which is transcendental. See, they understand these very deep revelations about God in his form as Krishna in Vrindavan, Radha in Vrindavan. See, Bhagavatam and the New Testament are full of chastisement towards, isn't it? Yeah, and so you need to give it a voice of vibration, a transcendental vibration. When Lord Chaitanya chastised somebody, they usually became a pure devotee, like Devananda Pandit. He was severely chastised. And a lot of people didn't understand what he was doing. Seemed, this is odd. Everybody was giving respect to Devananda Pandit. But you see, he was a false representative of the ecstatic path of devotion. He was not the Bhagavad Gita 10:10 in person. Therefore, and he was preaching Bhagavatam, just like these gurus are preaching Bhagavatam and teaching Vaishnavism and all that stuff. But they were like Balabhabata. And Lord Chaitanya chastised them. See, and me, I get faults too. Lord Chaitanya was faulted, because he chastised. The world was looking, they had faith in Devananda Pandit, just like most of the beginners and the neophytes. They have faith in these gurus, but they're not actual. They don't have what the Bhagavatam says, the qualities of pure love of Krishna. See, so Lord Chaitanya pointed it out 550 years ago, and Gaura Das is pointing it out too, because that same Lord is here, and he wants to teach people the difference between the real devotees empowered by the transcendental potency, which are here, and that's still illusion, man. Those gurus still an illusion, unless they can prove that they're ecstatic, intimate worshipers of Krishna. And none have done that. Not in what I've seen. Prove me wrong. Come up here. Show us you chant, and Krishna will arise in your heart spontaneously, like he does here in many devotees. With the symptoms of ecstasy that you read in the scriptures. Now, isn't that honest? Isn't that clear? Isn't that reasonable? Isn't that logical? See? But people have been brainwashed by religion. Literally, they washed your brains with dirty water. Here we wash your brain with conclusive, clear truth from the Bhagavatam. That's why this formula works here. It's nice to see Balaram getting so much. You see, he's advancing so nicely. It's great. See, what's the advancement? When you convinced and you become really faithful from your heart, then you start to feel the truth about these things. Yeah. Okay, so it's been 2 hours. That's enough. My voice is. So thank you very much for coming, everybody. And we'll see you soon. So many quotes. Yeah, I tell you, there's a lot of amazing quotes here. So good luck there. Yeah. TikTok, also Instagram too. There's a way you can, I don't know exactly, but anyway, Instagram also. Oh, Abhiyar was here. Well, good. Thank you for watching there, Abhiyar. Spiritual life is growing process. We make mistakes, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It is how we handle, and we're corrected by Guru. There you go. Yeah, that's true there, Radhe. Just hang in there like that. See, and because this is, I don't expect people to be perfect. I certainly wasn't. I fell on my face many times. You're gonna, if you're learning, you're gonna fall on your face. You know, you're gonna sometimes do the wrong thing, which is a lesson, and you learn. It's a learning experience, everything. But there's real shelter here, man. Krishna is really good to us. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And we'll see you soon. Hare Krishna.